Starry Brett. I'm the executive officer of the 501st Legion Connecticut Garrison. My costume is the Biker Scout.
I'm Charles Correnti, the commanding officer. I've been doing this since 2005, at least, here at the CTG. And my job is to just keep everybody sort of under control and having fun.
What is your organization?
Well, we're the 501st Legion Connecticut Garrison, and we as a garrison have been around since 2005?
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound about right?
Yes, yeah.
But the Legion itself, which is a global organization, has been around since 1997.
It's a Star Wars costuming group, basically, and that's how it started.
Mm-hmm.
Albin and a bunch of guys had bought Stormtrooper armor, met at a convention, and they just started hanging out, and from there it grew.
How did this all start?
It became sort of this little online community, basically. Mm-hmm. It was very small.
Right. We could share resources this way. If someone had a shot of a helmet, for instance, and wanted to get the right paints or the right decal or the right angles, we could share all this stuff on our online forums. And
well, these were in the days even before.
Right,
forums.
before that,
we used these Yahoo list groups,
That's
which
right.
were horrible. And every post on the page was like a paragraph, and it just went on. And it was a horrible mode of communication, but it was all we had. And as an online group, we had to use something.
Which then grew into getting our own website, for the Legion anyway, and then from there, garrisons started popping up, which are independent clubs. So we're the Connecticut Garrison. Okay. There are many, many garrisons.
It's like franchises, if you will, yeah.
Right.
How many organizations are there?
I can tell you that there's about 10,000 members worldwide. I can tell you that in Connecticut we're right around 40, give or take.
We're almost 50
Yeah,
now.
give or take. We have new recruits coming in all the time. Not just Connecticut, worldwide, I can't even imagine what that number would be.
How do you guys get together?
And we're fortunate that Connecticut being a small state, we can actually congregate physically a lot better than other garrisons who, say, cover larger areas.
Sure.
They can't do that as
right.
well as we do.
And
the furthest person away is an hour and a half.
Sure.
Well,
we can find somewhere.
Yeah.
Once upon a time we would meet just for social.
For dinner once a month.
Yeah, we'd get together.
Everybody in the same room.
So we could all be talking and getting on the same page and have a camaraderie, if you will. And so we would all do that, like for instance in Wallingford. It's fairly centrally located. Now we're
just too big. We can't.
It's hard to get everybody into Chili's.
How has social networking become a cyber tool for your garrison to grow?
Because that's the social norm right now. Is everybody and everything is on Facebook. So as a reaction to that, we actually had to open up a fan page for people to check us out that way, because everything's on Facebook, and it also gives us an opportunity to get our events out there.
But if you notice, Paul, a lot of the the off-topic communication that it used to be in our forum,
right,
it doesn't really happen there anymore.
Right, which makes it difficult for us because we like to be able to see that kind of chatter.
Well, I think it's two things. It's happening on Facebook, and because we do see each other so often now.
Yeah,
which again is a good thing.
I think it's a good thing in the end.
What kind of events does the Con Squad cover?
We basically have two different types of events. We have the charity stuff that a lot of us enjoy.
Sure.
And then we have conventions.
Right.
Which is just sort of us hanging out with other nerds and so on. Costume people.
I throw a third in there.
It's a lot more laid back. And
sure. I throw a third in there, just the Lucasfilm stuff.
Yeah, because that's its own level of...
That's its own thing.
It's
so
different too.
We've made, we did this thing, like I said, the Star Wars Reads thing. We have appeared on ESPN several times for May the 4th, which is called May the 4th Be With You. And so on this last
Only because it's in our territory.
Right.
So, because we're Connecticut, we get first crack at ESPN because we're here.
Yeah, it's in Bristol.
Cool. And so when they call Lucasfilm We Need Troopers, they say you call CTG, and then that's how that ball gets, or it just comes automatically now, which is nice.
Sure.
What responsibilities does a garrison member have?
Awesome. Yeah, and we have Lucasfilm's reputation that we're protecting as well, so we need to sort of be careful.
We become the personification of what Star Wars is, in a way.
To the public, yes.
To the public
out there, yes.
Yeah, when you wear this, you're like a life-size action figure. To play with the toys is one thing. To sort of
be
that thing. I can remember the first time I saw the group, and I had to kind of like, wait, I'm part of it too now. So there's this kind of level of cool, but there's this level of you have to kind of respect Lucasfilm and what they stand for and what they do as well.